All right. So let's talk about Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall, why it hasn't happened yet, and what's going on here. Okay. So I believe, I think Jon Jones is literally just playing his game that he always plays to get the most money. Basically, it comes down to money, and I think the UFC knows that Jon is, ready to fight. Tom's ready to fight, and they keep teasing, Tom versus Saragon. But I think that they're going to drop it like a bombshell, like ba 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 boom. Okay, I think on the Ili Deporia versus Charles Oliveira, I think that fight there they're going to announce it because it's going. Like they're trying to master a deal with some other network, like a Netflix or anything like that, a different TV network than ESPN. So I think they're using that as leverage to be like, okay, this could happen. So they're kind of trying to like bring that because if they announce it, I don't know if they would announce it, would that be like something that ESPN could take like the rights to or something like that. I'm not sure how that all the legal side would work on that. So I wonder if it's something to do with that or they just think, they have to find the perfect moment to announce this fight. I think that they're going to fight. Maybe that Jon Jones, this also could be a possibility, that Jon Jones could wait for Tom Aspinall get stripped of the title, make Tom Aspinall versus Saragon fight for the world title, just to get more film on Tom Aspinall because there's not a lot of film on him because he gets it done very very quickly. But I think with a guy like Saragon, that's that's the next level from his last fight. Sorry, Curtis Blades is not on that level at all, and I think that Tom just wants more film on Tom. Or I mean, Jon wants more film on Tom. But 100%, like I think this fight's going to happen. I'm not 100% when, but I think that the UFC is just kind of playing their cards here. I heard a leaked phone call between Dana White and somebody, a reporter or something, saying something about Tom or Jon. He's gonna have to strip Jon and stuff. I don't know if it was AI or not, but it was Dana's voice. But appreciate you guys a lot. I really hope this fight happens, man. But if it's, I mean, does Tom deserve this fight? I would say yes, but there is massive fights. Or I mean, this is the biggest fight to make, but like Tom hasn't beaten the greatest people yet. He's the next guy in line. I mean, which he can't, control. There's not, that great of opponents besides Jon Jones in the heavyweight division. There's a few, but if he would beat Saragon, then he would really have a better point. But I mean, Jon beat Saragon in like what the the first round, like 40 minute maybe. Like I just think that Jon's on a different level. I think Jon does win this fight. I'm like 100% sure on that. I don't know why. I just know Jon Jones knows how to, really dissect somebody, and I think he's going to be able to dissect Tom Aspinall and find his chin. And I mean, obviously, he's not going to probably knock out Tom Aspinall, but I mean, like just how much range Jon has, and then being able to get down on the ground wrestling. Jon has very like so much more high level than Tom does. I just think that Jon Jones gets this done. Probably, even if he wrestles him for 5 rounds or just gets him on the ground somehow. I think whenever it gets to the ground game, there's no beating Jon Jones in that heavyweight division. Tom Aspinall just started wrestling and grappling whenever he was like 18 years old. So obviously he has skills in that department, but nowhere near Jon Jones. Sorry.